When you look at the report, what surprised you the most?
Well, I think the decline overall is the big surprise here. This is Millward Brown's brand study that they do annually, where they look at the top 100 brands across multiple industries. Unsurprisingly, tech is top of the game. Apple regained top spot from Google, and Microsoft moved up one space into third place. What's interesting about this is that they are rising, they are doing particularly well, and yet luxury brands seem to be going in the opposite direction. All of the top 10 luxury brands that feature in the study, with the exception of Louis Vuitton and Chanel, the rest of them declined. You hit the nail on the head earlier when you said that the reasons for this are China, the reasons are Russia, but there's also another axis to work on here, and that's the trade-off between affordability and exclusivity. And what luxury brands have been doing is bumping up prices, largely, or including more precious materials into their product mix to try and persuade consumers that their brands are more exclusive. Now, while Vuitton and Chanel have been better at doing this than others, the bulk of the rest of the group, and that includes people like Gucci, Cartier even, Burberry, these guys have been perceived to have not done it quite as well, and hence their value has gone down, and at the same time some more affordable luxury brands like Michael Kors and Tiffany have actually come into the top 10 for the first time. So there's a bit of a changing of the guard, there's a little bit of repositioning going on. The one thing that is true, though, throughout all of this is that Vuitton retains its spot as top of the list, but that is within a peer group which maybe is not faring so well.
Yeah, and Andrew, when we talk about brand value, we're not talking about revenue, we're not talking about market share, we're talking about something a little more elusive, is that right? Is brand recognition, for example?
That's right. That's right. Millward Brown tries to split out what it says, what's the value of the brand to overall shareholder value here, and they do that by looking at company performance. So there is an element of the financial measure in there, but it's also looking at interviews with consumers and looking at what their take is on the perception of the brand. So they blend this information together and come out with a figure. So it's really looking at it's adding the consumer angle here to the sort of intangible value of these brands.